It's an areological, autoerotical, tubular, bovular joy. An exposular, regional, bachinal, pouchular, fun for girl and boy. A latissimal, dorsical, hung like a horsical, caliphalygical ball.
The most bunular, funula.
Fruit of the lumula.
Frenchical, tongular.
Wabada, bobular, bunular, fruit of the lubular, frenchical, tongular, wabada, bobular, lessical, orbical, smirtus, bobular, tosa, particular ball. Hey!
Hey guys, how's the movie?
Oh, it's breastica, bubical, chestica, mammical, pendular, globular. Oh, for crying out loud, movie signs.
I, of course, blew the whole crotch out of my pants.
Did you?
Going for a 3 count.
Did you really?
Yes. Yeah. About halfway through the show, I made
It
it.
really gets into that character.
Just bought him that day.
The referee.
So I was tending to,
Crotch
at
injuries.
the time, Immortal Championship wrestling champion Brute Van Slyke was wrestling, near championship wrestling champion High Voltage Omar.
Oh.
And a taxi member, so it was not on the line, not advertised as, but it was in essence, in reality, a champion versus champion match. They were both knocked down, and the referees were in. We were tending to them, and Father Derek was at ringside. And he said, "Referee, your pants are ripped open. Your underwear are exposed. I can almost see your genitals, ref." It was pretty fucking funny.
Did you play it off? Or did you ignore it?
I ignored it, man.
Oh, man, I would have played it off.
Those guys were hurt. You think I'm gonna go into business for my? You think I'm gonna go into business? You're right. I should have played it off, dude. Yeah.
I told you.
Again. Fucking pussy.
Dude, one day you'll get it. You'll get it one day.
Tiger got out of the cage, bro. Oh, he's flipping it on me. He flipped the script. Cap flip. Script flip. Oh, flip scripts. Bought a new video game, bro.
Oh?
Wreckfest.
It's like a Destruction Derby?
Yep. Like flat out, kind of. It was supposed to come out like a year and a half ago. So I saw a video. Shout out Senor Truck sent me the video. And it didn't come out.
Senor Truck?
Took a year and a half for it to come out. So
Really?
I'm not, I don't play a whole lot of games, but I've been waiting for it very, very patiently for a year and a half. Just anytime I so happen to have time to kill and I'm by a GameStop, I'll wander in, maybe see if you need a NECA figure, if they have what they got there. And I'll say, hey, is Wreckfest out yet? And I've been asking every 2 months for a year and a half.
Everyone's like, the fuck is Wreckfest?
I had to go to 3 different places. 2 different Walmarts didn't have it. Then I had to give up for a week. The next weekend I went to 2 different GameStops and I finally got it. But it's great. It's an awesome game. You can do a figure 8 race, and you can drive a car, and you can race against 23 dudes on riding lawnmowers.
Oh, I know what game you're
Do you?
Oh, yes. It was for PC, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's on PC.
Yeah, it's on, I think, all platforms. It's fucking dope.
Can't you,
There's
soup
combine
up your,
harvesters.
Can't you race as lawnmowers?
Yeah.
You can soup them up so they go stupid fast, too.
I just did one in the season mode where you're it's another figure 8 and there's 22 other lawnmowers and you and 1 combine harvester in a figure 8. So, and by the end of it, I was just the last one alive, and like I easily crossed the finish line, and I got in first. The combine harvester got in second. Everybody else was dead, and their bodies stay laying on the tracks, so the harvester can hit them.
That's great.
And I pretend it's like the Running Man, right? And I'm a prisoner. No, I'm not a prisoner. I can win like $1 million if I get the. I'm in the car.
Get your fake story straight.
The
man.
other guys are prisoners. The guys on the lawnmowers are pedophiles and murderers. And I go out there on this 8-track with them, and if they win, they get their freedom. But if I win, I get like 10 grand. So that's why they're really willing to risk their lives. And I'm just racing for this paltry sum because I'm in a car. And then I'll just fucking destroy everybody. And then I'll get right to the finish line after I lap everybody, throw it in reverse and do a lap backwards and just murder everybody. So nobody survives.
Nobody wins.
Everybody dies.
Who will survive and what will be left of them?
Nobody gets out alive. That game is fucking cool, though. What have you been playing? A lot of Brawlhalla lately still?
Still Brawlhalla. I actually turned GTA back on. I didn't play it for a while. Then we had the GTA podcast, and I put it back on for a couple weeks maybe. Mm-hmm. Tried the whole Vegas thing, or the fucking casino. DLC, and that was cool for about 30 minutes. And
Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I was smart enough to. Well, I'm pretty good. I'm okay with my money in real life, but as soon as I walked in the casino on Grand Theft Auto, I thought, yeah, I need to buy an apartment here so I can have a dealer in my room. So I can.
See, I didn't do any of that shit.
Yeah, I did. I
didn't care about it.
wasted money I didn't have.
I went there. I started with $5,000 in the casino, and I think I have like 48,000
Yeah.
chips, and I was like, but I mean, each chip is $1, so like $48,000. You could fucking do like 2 small missions and make that.
There's a high end table that you can bet up 50. You go into the high end betting area.
Right.
And,
Don't you have to be like a VIP for that shit or something like that?
Yes, that's why I bought the fucking apartment.
I was like,
and then I just played blackjack and.
that's what I
you
played.
can get up
Blackjack and
the wheel and shit.
roulette. That's what I play on that. Every time I go in, I play black. I played the Wire and Bandit shit. That's a fucking gyp, man.
Yeah.
You get gypped every time doing that. It's like, frick that. I played blackjack and
You said frick that. You
yeah, I
took
did say frick. I caught myself like maybe no one. Well, it's out. Cat's out the bag now.
1990 call,
Frick
bro.
that. Yeah.
No, that's a cool thing to say. Not. That's not cool either.
Yeah, but I was like, no, I'm gonna play blackjack and roulette.
You notice I popped open my jacket here because I'm eyeballing these titles. We're talking about video games. I start thinking about getting that gold around my waist for this tournament that hasn't happened yet. I start thinking about the gold that you.
I thought about
won
something.
from me.
We'll mention this on the show. I thought about something. Now I have $117 in credit for
La-di-da.
a guy that does my plates for me. I design. Well, the original plates, I design them. I send them to him. He makes the plates, send them to me, and then I do the leather work.
I only got one hole in my socks. I got one without holes in it, so I'm a friggin' fancy rich man too. What are you gonna do? What do you mean with our?
Shut the fuck up and let me. I got 117 in credit. If we can fork up, between the 4 of us, $83.
Mm-hmm. So Charlie will do $3, and me and Rich will do 40 each.
Well, no. If we can fork up, like, say, it'd be probably a little more. It'd be like 220 total. So maybe like $100.
We already have a belt. We've been waiting for a fucking year to win it.
No. We have a belt I made like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was for something else.
I want that one too.
What if I
want all the belts.
What if I designed? If we come up with that like $80 or $90 extra, what if I design an actual show belt?
So I'm gonna have to pay money to wait longer to win another title. I can't win the title you had made a year ago. We gotta have another one made in the 6 months.
No, there's what my thing is. We can still have that. That could be for retro games. But for the show, doing the trivia shit, the fucking rock, paper, scissors. Well, actually, that would be a retro game too. But all the other stuff that
as retro as it gets.
Yeah, all the other shit that we can like defend, we can like consolidate these other belts into one actual show belt.
I'd like to challenge you for those 2 belts. Now that you mention it,
That's fine.
You have my king of this fucking thing title sitting up there, and my
Whose?
my
Wait,
intercontinental championship.
I have whose?
My intercontinental championship.
Whose belt do I have? Because last I checked,
Yeah, they're your belts. Yeah.
last I checked, you didn't have any.
Yep.
You actually lost one, made a second, brought it to the show, and then lost that one.
And normally, I'd come on here with some other stupid, silly belt. That
I was
made.
actually half expecting you to come with a third one.
Normally, I do that. And as a matter of fact, I did.
I fucking knew it.
Here on this show, I'd like to challenge you for both of those titles.
Oh my god. You know, I hope that you win so you have all the
I hope so too.
cardboard gold.
I'm going to wear all 3 of them.
Go ahead, debut it.
I'm going to have one on each arm and one on my waist. And when I get home tonight, I'm going to put on my robe like Ric Flair. I'm going to have one on each
Jerk
arm.
off.
And I'm going to have one on my dick. So not only am I challenging you for the king of this fucking thing title, which is I'm obviously the rightful name bearer and owner of, and the intercontinental title.
Yeah, because
which
you're definitely the name bearer of that too.
I'm naming myself.
Drum roll, please.
Now I know that, these are just silly belts. It's not real wrestling. We talk about real wrestling. Real wrestling's a serious thing. I don't like to I'm not trying to demean these championships at all.
Mantar.
That's why I make them
Serious
like
thing.
the king of this thing title. Like they're not real title belts. I'm not implying that I'm a wrestler or trained or anything.
Mm.
But with this title, which I won.
You won. God, what is this one now? It looks like a weightlifting belt. Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for whatever you just
I
read.
want you to go ahead and read that.
Here we go. Oklahoma. Why is this still going?
It's fucking Georgia.
It's Georgia, I mean.
Read it out loud.
Literally the best pro wrestle as far as talent go. Wait, as far as talent, drive, heart, and looks in the entire state of Georgia, and yes, that includes Ron Simmons.
I won that from a wrestler in Georgia over the weekend.
Yeah.
I make.
How come you got a guy from Texas and a guy
I have Steve Austin's on there to mock you.
in Oklahoma?
That's fucking Georgia.
This is Atlanta, Mexico.
Oh, okay is the initials of it, so it's Oklahoma. Okay, that's
All
fucking
right.
Georgia. We're from Georgia. I think I know what fucking Georgia looks like.
That's true. I've been known to get states wrong. So
Get a handle on your fucking shit, bro.
that's right.
And C.W. Anderson is on there because he's from Georgia.
Yeah, Mississippi.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I won this from an actual professional wrestler in the state of Georgia over the weekend.
Yeah.
And these other paper titles, I don't want
Who-
them to denote that I'm a real wrestler, but this,
Who was he?
I am actually claiming. I'm putting
You're not going to tell the people who beat. What
George-
kind of match it was?
Georgia Pete the Stomper,
Holy shit! You beat him.
Texas Thornberry match, barefoot. You got to body slam your opponent enough times in a ring full of grapes to make a glass of wine.
I don't know if I'm ready for this challenge now.
There's grape thorns all over the ropes, and the ring is full of grapes, and it goes to two different funnels.
So you made wine.
One side of the ring has green grapes. One side has
Red.
purple red. Yeah,
Purple?
So one guy is assigned a color. You have to slam your opponent on his side of the ring enough to smash enough grapes to make a glass of wine. Then when you at that point you incapacitate him, go out of the ring, take the glass of wine, drink it, kiss his wife on the mouth in the front row, and you win. And that's what I did to win this title from Georgia Pete the Stomper.
Holy shit!
Yep.
I'm impressed.
So this is literally me saying, putting out there on YouTube, I am literally the best wrestler ever from the state of Georgia. No better than me. Inside the ring, outside the ring, death match, anything you got. I'm putting it out there. This is a real wrestling title, and I am the best professional wrestler in the state of Georgia.
Okay.
And being that we're in Georgia right now,
We
you know
are
that I'm
in
not afraid
Georgia.
to defend it.
All right.
Yeah, all right, you got two. You got some nice horrors on there and some fine leather work.
It is fine leather work, only by the
Yeah.
best. Where do you think I learned?
I'm challenging you for those two, and I'll defend this too.
All right, we'll do a triple title match.
Triple title match.
Triple title match.
What do you got in mind?
I have no idea. It could be either of us because both of our belts are on the line. All the
we should
belts
do
are
the
on line.
wrestler name game, I think.
Isn't that what you tried to come up with before and we just couldn't fucking get it right?
Yeah, but I figured it out.
Okay.
We're fucking dumb.
I know we are. Wait, was that you figuring it out? That was it? Oh, we're dumb.
I don't remember. I thought I figured that out yesterday, but sometimes I just talk and words come out of my mouth, so I could have just figured it out, or I could have had it fucking bouncing around.
All right,
here.
so explain
I
it,
don't know.
Mr. Bouncy Bounce.
So, horse racing, the trifecta is when you bet. All right,
We already fucked it up.
slot machines,
Yes. What?
blackjack. We're talking.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
No, wrestler name game.
Right.
So like if I say a wrestler, if I say Chris Benoit, you can either hit me back with one that starts with a C or with a B, or if you say one that starts with both initials, I have to say one that has the same initials,
Okay.
or two of the same. So for B, I could either no, fuck it, we'll do it like that. We'll do it just like that. Live.
What? I am lost. Whatever. I'm gonna lose the belts because I'm fucking lost already.
Just start with a wrestler and You just have to say another wrestler that has the it starts with either letter, or if you hit, the exact same one, you get a fucking high five. All right, you go first.
High five.
I'm a fighting fucking champion. You go first.
Fine. George Hackenschmidt.
George Animal Steel.
Okay.
That's all you got in the tank. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I got in the tank. Shawn Michaels.
What did I say?
George Animal Steel.
Oh yeah, S. Mankind.
Okay. What is this? This is a disaster. I don't know if this will count, but Mick Foley.
Sure. Mantar.
Man Mountain Rock.
The Rock.
Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Maivia.
Peter Maivia.
Pete Rose.
That's a baseball player.
Charlie Hustle, baby. Pete Rose, chokeslam by Kane, competitor in the WrestleMania Legends Battle Royal.
That is a baseball
Pete
player.
Rose can roll, bro.
So we're going cameos too?
He stepped in a ring. He was in a match. You just said George Hackenschmidt and took 30 seconds to think of a second one, and you're like, we're doing cameos too? Like you've got some huge catalog to go through. Stop buying time.
All right. So you're going with Pete Rose.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Randy Orton.
Bob Orton.
This is never going to fucking end. Bob Backlund.
Bam Bam Bigelow. You got 3 letters to choose from.
Bruce Pritchard.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Page.
Fuck. Ricky Shane Page. This is a horrible idea. This is gonna
Rick Steamboat. Yeah, this is going to go on for fucking ever.
Yeah, I think people should probably turn it off. We could probably do anything.
They probably already turned it off.
Chug contest.
It's already on. All right, fine.
No, mine is empty. Let's talk about something else. We'll find it. We'll settle this later.
Yeah, to be continued. Sorry you had to be part of that.
We're not using any of this, right? C.W. Anderson would be ashamed.
What are you talking about? He'll probably is like, hey, can I be on the show?
I think this title's cool. I think this title's cooler than those two, kind of. That beautiful Georgia.
Definitely has more to read.
You ever been to this part of Georgia?
Literally, yes.
Okay. Yeah, put those down there. I'd like to take a minute to talk about this video game tournament. I'm not even going to talk about what's his name, my opponent in the first round, because he's not on my level.
Who is your opponent in the first round?
Doesn't matter. I'm going to talk about your opponent. All right. I'm going to talk about your opponent in the first round. I'm not even going to talk about you because I know that you're not going to make it out of the first round.
I probably won't.
I'm going to talk about Rich's.
I don't run my mouth.
Rich's failure of his lack of 2-player gaming ability from growing up an only child and having nobody to play games with.
That's who you're facing in the first round?
No, I'm facing Rich in the finals.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about Rich growing up as an only child.
You act like this is all written out already.
And never having any friends and having to play video games alone. He's not good at competitive 2-player video games. Just like how what's-his-name sits home playing RPGs all day.
It's kind of a sad story.
It is a sad story. He never had any friends and he was an only child. He had a bouncy ball he would take in his backyard. He told me last time we were drinking. He would he would sit for hours and just throw this fucking bouncy ball off the brick wall. I'm getting like choked up thinking about it. And then he said that just hours he would do that. And he said the wall was like his only friend. And then he woke up. He woke up one fucking morning and the wall was in his neighbor's yard. And the neighbor kid was bouncing the wall off of the fucking wall. The wall left too. His fucking best friend was the wall, and the wall left, man. And he had to wake up the next morning and see this. You know how that feel? You know how did that feel for little Rich? Little blonde head ass Rich. Little fucking stupid kid. Dumb. No wall. That's why he voted for Trump. He doesn't follow politics. He said Trump says build the wall. A single tear rolled down his face, and he goes, "You got my vote."
I'm sorry, people. You
got a little choked up too.
I did.
That's a sad story.
It is.
But he sucks at 2-player video games. But he's still gonna fuck you up, and I'm still gonna whoop him in the finals.
Let's talk about Queso. What are you gonna do to Queso? What game are you guys gonna play in the first round?
He's not on my level, really. I was thinking like I'm in most situations I'm a beta male. He's he's an omega male or a echo.
Kind of an echo omega, like the dolphin echo.
I don't even. Why are we even talking about him?
This flippies out of the water.
He's not even on this episode.
He's not.
No.
Neither is the other guy.
I'm here on the episode.
Right.
He's up the hill. I'm here. He's here in a different scenario.
Yeah.
You know?
What if he wins?
I quit the show.
Oh.
Kill myself.
Well, that'd be a forfeit of the title.
A very wise man once said that
Kill yourself if you quit the show.
the human life is exactly like a movie. If you go to the movie theater, it's like your life. If the movie and life, if they both suck, the first half totally fucking sucks. It's probably not going to get that good at the end, and nobody's going to blame you for walking out early.
You will lose like $8 though, and that sucks.
Doug Stanhope said that, and I'm going to see Doug Stanhope tomorrow.
Are you?
I'm going to wake up, drink a 6-pack, go to the show. I think they have Newcastle there, my favorite beer, one of my favorite comedians.
You know, I'm waiting to come back around here. It came around last year, and I just wasn't able to go out and see him. A day that I was... No, it was... we were filming for Immortal.
Oh.
Was Lewis Black.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of my all-time favorite stand-up comedians. I love political satire. I think it's great. And he was around here. I think it was the same show when Immortal debuted up at the Cherry High School, or the middle school up there.
That's a can't miss one.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I wanted to go see Lewis Black. Was like, I can't. So, but yeah, he's back on tour, so that's one I want to go see.
Jerry Seinfeld commended his usage of his hands when he talks about things like this.
Yeah, he's got long, scraggly fingers, and he constantly points like this when he talks, and his fingers like do weird things.
I bet they do.
Yeah, but very animated. I like Lewis Black. Him and also Jeff Foxworthy. Completely different delivery. He's like more...
I had the tape in the 5th grade. Nothing wrong with that. Jeff Foxworthy is fine.
He had a few of them. No, he's more like family man kind of deal. Like, but he talks about like real life, like family stuff, and Jesus, if it isn't like fucking like true to life, everything he talks about, like.
I laugh so hard for no reason. It's not even funny. He does a commercial for Golden Corral. And he's like, the to-go box, and there's a little styrofoam container that's like a square, and if you're such a fat piece of shit, you can eat a whole buffet, and you could pay like an extra $5 and fill this box with fucking shit to eat on the way home or something. You can pay like an additional $4 for a fucking softball-sized chunk of food. He's like, the go box.
I need that.
I just love the way he says it with like his mock excitement.
His early stuff, like he makes fun of like fat people and stuff.
Yeah, there's
so much. He's talking about like the.
How do we get these fat hillbillies to go to Golden Corral? Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, like
Jeff, you down to make $1 on these fat fucks? You bet. Well, tarnation, I am. Let me just pull my sister off my dick. Going in on Jeff Foxworthy tonight.
He talks about like one of those like big stores or 4 big stores or whatever. It's like, oh, they put them on the first floor so they don't like bust through the fucking floor or some shit like that. And it's like, I think they measure their clothing in yards or number of yards or acres material that are used. Mm. It said the pictures in the magazines are aerial views and sundress in a pasture and stuff that, like, if you said now, someone would get super offended by. But you go back to the early 90s and...
I was talking to the people at my insurance company today about going to see Doug Stanhope, and the girl that was working there chimed in and said, "Oh, I only saw one stand-up comedian." And we're like, "Oh yeah, who is it?" It was Jeff Dunham. But she immediately, it seemed as if she knew that it could possibly, somebody could talk shit about it, because she goes, "Well, I was 17, I went to the casino, so I wasn't allowed on the gambling floor, so everybody else was, so I went and saw him instead." And she had a prepackaged explanation ready to go for why she did that. And
probably because every time she brings it up, everyone's like, "What the fuck were you?"
No, I was cool. I said, yeah, he's popular. A lot of people.
That's
like
about
him.
it. Is like, he is popular, so I've got to give him that. But not my flavor.
I've seen 15 minutes when he doesn't have the dummy. When he
it's
opens
not
the
even
show
the
up.
dummies though for me.
No, his 15 minutes without it are good enough for me to if I was at a hotel and wandered drunkenly and saw a comedian at the bar, this is pretty good. But he gets a lot of shit for the props. That's it.
Yeah.
And because everybody loves him and he's fucking super rich and super successful. That's half of it, I would say, is probably how fucking successful he is. There's all these comedians all these comedians with these horrible problems and shit like that. All these comedians that are dope heads and are fucking raped by their family and all this horrible shit that forged fucking coal into a diamond in this funny ass person. They're just all fucked up and tortured. And there's Jeff Dunham with a doll on his lap on HBO, driving around a Lamborghini.
He's part of the whole blue collar comedy tour, kind of that kind of deal.
I love Ron White.
Ron White's great. Like I already said, Jeff Foxworthy I think is great. Bill Engvall,
4 out of 10. He's
not huge on him. He's okay. No. Hate Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, I think he's 5 out of 10.
I can't stand him. I never have been able to stand him. The whole Get Her Done thing, when that was huge back in 2003, 2004.
You know, it's a reverse work, right? You know that's real.
What?
Dan, whatever his real name is, that was an act. It's a double swerved classic pro wrestling. He really is Larry the Cable Guy. That's what he walks around as.
It was a double turn.
It's not even So he acted as this guy.
That's a hard thing to pull off.
Mm-hmm. No, it's all totally fake. His name is Dan Whitney or something.
It's all been done twice. Oh, so it's a triple swerve. Fuck.
Yeah, Russo.
That's the only time I've ever heard that.
Bro, Russo is his manager.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised then.
You're having a Lisa Lampanelli.
Was there a pink slip on a
Lisa Lampanelli on a black pole.
He's not a stand-up comedian, but he's in the public eye and is for comedy. Howard Stern.
If you could say he's even in the public eye anymore.
Yeah, not so much anymore.
I canceled my Sirius, man. I had it in my car. I listened to it 4 times in a week, and one time he was just bitching about something. Some other time he was.
In the last 3-4 years, he's really turned into a political
pussy
analyst, bitch. I guess.
Weak.
Yeah, he's definitely not what he was in the early days, but even his first 3-4 years.
It's fine. Some of it's still good, man.
Well, he still gets good stuff, but even his first 3-4 years in Sirius, I mean, that stuff was gold. It was so gold. There was such great, just all sorts of stuff. It was great. And then he slowly turned and all of a sudden went really soft. He just was I suppose he's been in it for 30 some years or whatever. He's probably tired. He's done it all.
Yeah, he's only doing 3 shows a week. Sirius is trying to get me currently to pay $1.50 a week. It's $30 plus tax for the whole year or something. And I'm I don't know if I want to spend $1.
I think that'd be more 70 something or about 80. But if it was $1.50 a week,
it's $5 a month. They're trying to charge me. They're trying to charge me $60 for a whole year, so it's $5 a month plus tax.
All right.
So that's $1.25 a week. Well, no, you're right. Because
you gonna do it?
No, I haven't. No, because
I just canceled my WWE subscription finally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never watched it.
Yeah.
I watched WrestleMania and that was it. And that was what 4.
It's every year.
That was 5 months ago. That's literally the last time I watched WWE Network. It was 5 months ago, going on 6. It was just pointless to have. It was fuck it. Nah, just get rid of it.
Yep. I just saved a ton of money on my car insurance by not being a dumb fuck for 6 years.
That works. You don't even have to switch to anything. Just, obey
I went in
laws.
there high as the fucking sun. And I saw the irony.
Pretty high.
Sitting there for like 5 minutes while he's my buddy. I'm cool with the dude working there, but he's typing shit in, and I'm just fucking baked, just sitting there.
Staring at his fingers.
I'm straight off. Like, I wake up at 11 o'clock in the morning. I smoke several bongs, several bowls. I get
Several something.
as high as fuck as possible, take a shower, get even higher, then get in the car at noon, and then from then on I got an hour, 15 minutes before I have to work. I go eat and chill and shit. But so when I get in my car to leave for work, I am as high as possibly can be, and I just happen to stop and have to do my insurance thing. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, and it was just funny sitting there just baked, like, yeah, we can save you all kinds of money. You haven't had any tickets? Nope.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
We go out there and we're talking about the car, and he goes, oh yeah, I apologize for the garbage in it, and because I had like 20 fucking water bottles in there, and he goes, oh, it's okay, you see all kinds of things, you smell all kinds of things. And immediately I thought, like, oh, is he talking about weed? And I'm like, maybe he's talking about some funky fucking underwear in the car or something. Then he goes,
Why, you got them both?
No, I don't. I keep my car very clean. I don't know why you would even take your hat off like that. Mine fell off. Would you turn this fan off in here?
I can't. Buttons way up there.
Up there.
Up.
You're throwing your hat off. I'm stealing your shit. I'm
Yeah?
stealing your shit too. So then he says, he starts telling me about one time
That's disgusting.
he goes looking for the VIN number and said there was a big bag of Coke in the fucking guy's
Really?
door panel. Yeah. And then he goes, oh, probably shouldn't have that just sitting out there. And he's like, I mean, I don't care what you do.
You do what you do.
But he definitely knew I was baked, and that's why he mentioned that people maybe he thought I was worried, oh, all these water bottles in here, sorry about that. Maybe he thought I was trying to preface that it was going to smell like weed. It didn't. I don't smoke in the car usually. Then he mentioned that. And
Every time you bring something up like that, you're like, I never do that sometimes.
5 days a week, I know.
All right.
Weekends, all bets are off, man. You know how it is. Work 5 days a week.
I don't work a regular schedule.
Work 5 days a week. Every night is
I work
either
4.
podcast, gym, or overtime. 5 days a week. Weekends, do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Somebody's got a little bit of this, do a little bit of that.
Head cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a little bit of this, and keep that shit.
Like fair stamps?
Yeah. No, I'll go to the fair.
You see all sorts of stuff there. Probably a little bit of that and that.
I think probably most of the fair operator rides are on some form of opioid or another.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
Every time you walk up, it's like a Ferris wheel. You ever watch people that run the Ferris wheel? I mean, how exciting is that to watch?
I try not to watch those people.
Oh, I do. That's the only point to go to a fair is to watch the
You
carnies.
think you think in 100 years the political correctness will go so crazy that carnies will be the new gypsies, and they'll be like, that's not their fault. They're dirty.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
100 years? 5, 10 maybe?
Have a carny support group.
It would be a carny. We'll have a president.
I almost was a carny. We did a fair episode, right?
No, we
We were
didn't.
gonna.
Yeah, that was one of the long list of
And when that fucking
ideas that we didn't do.
One guy didn't show up. I forget his name. It's not gonna matter soon. I'm gonna be quadruple champion. I almost joined the fucking fair, dude.
Yeah?
The carnival. Yeah. I was in Altamont, and it was a fucking thing where you throw darts at the balloons.
Yeah.
It just said
That's
help.
actually, I that's screwy game. Like, go ahead.
It just said help wanted, and I had some.
I'm help.
I was dragging the bag, man. I had some bitch with me. I had some girlfriend, or else I would have joined right there on the spot, but I didn't. And then I think we broke up like a month later.
Oh, you missed your
She hung
opportunity.
herself.
You missed your golden opportunity.
She killed herself.
That's selfish. So she killed your dream.
It was selfish.
And then killed herself.
It was selfish of me to break up with her because I knew she would kill herself. Because they all do.
Oh.
But it's a curse I have to live with.
It's not funny. Why would you laugh?
Another bitch bites the dust. Oh. After she bites this dick.
No.
Hickory dickory dock.
Ow.
The fair was over here, now it's over there.
So how far did this? What fair was it?
The Altamont Fair.
So it
That's
wouldn't.
my whole story. I just walked by a sign. That
It
was
wouldn't
like,
have gone
"Join."
anywhere. It would have been right there.
No, they travel to some extent. Those rides travel. Altamont Fair had Demolition Derby. That
Now
was
you gotta.
legit.
We went to a fair.
They all travel, man. They go with the seasons. Like we have fair here, and now it's winter, so they all go fucking.
Oh, so it's
south.
just one. Yeah, that's right. Because they hire a
a
company
few
to come in.
companies, yeah.
Yeah, they hire a company to come in for the Fonda Fair and whatever.
Yep.
So you were actually going to join the company.
Yeah.
Oh.
The whole story is just me walking by a sign and being like, "Oh, that'd be cool."
Yeah. No. The real
That's
story
the whole
is
story.
the what if. Like,
Yeah.
what would you do? Just that one thing. Like, let's
I
delve
would've
deeper
done
into
other
this.
shit. You start out
Yeah.
with that shit, then they have you probably putting shit together.
So
then
it's just like any other job. You just
probably way too soon. They're like, "Yeah, assemble the highest point on this fucking roller coaster." You know?
like 3 days later.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Listen, you're pretty good at that balloon. Could you assemble the roller coaster?
Listen, the electric is real high in this state. We're gonna need you to reroute that power line. Just fucking snip this, reattach it to here. Bam, free power.
Our travel long scientist brought us guy with like one fucking eye. Like,
Are you familiar with bull castration?
speaking of bull castration, the last fair we went to in Cobleskill, I went over the summer. I watched this super heavy broad get on one of those mechanical bulls.
Oh, nice.
Let me tell you what entertainment looks like.
I saw that once, and the guy immediately just dipped it forward, and she just slowly fell off, and it was great.
This wasn't. Well, this is sort of slow. Well, from far away, it looks slow because it's like slow motion. It might have been not, but I don't know.
It was slow.
It was like one of those. It wasn't that quick. It was probably like 2 or 3 like bucks.
Mm-hmm.
But she like half Patrick starred off the side of it when it like went up.
Is that what, that's what it's called when a fat person does the cartwheels? Patrick Star?
Yes.
That's good. I like that. That's really good.
So I'm probably about 50 yards away, like across like 2 lines of like fair games and all that shit. And Amanda of all people is the one's like, look. And so I turn, I'm like, huh. And then I see. So I had to get a closer look, of course.
What if the last thing she saw before she fell was Amanda pointing at her? She's like, "Oh, that skinny girl's making fun of me," and then her heart just breaks. And she falls off.
Well, that's even more
That'd be
reason to run
grand.
over and look.
Yeah.
I run over. But, you know, she's now, not to stereotype, but I'm going to stereotype right now.
She got all Cheeto dust on her hands and shit out from
No, she got like your typical
Kool-Aid on her lips.
backwoods fair, like trash around, like the tramp stamp hanging out, ass crack hanging out and everything. And
Elmo pajamas or something.
no, not Elmo pajamas, some kind of booty, not really booty. Well, they look like booty shorts, but I think that's just because, you know, heavy. It's just not pretty.
She's
sight.
smoking those filthy reservation dirty Indian cigarettes.
Probably, I don't know.
Smallpox cigarettes, fucking American Indians. God damn it.
I'm American Indian.
All right, me too.
No, you're not.
I am.
Me too.
No, you're not.
I am.
Taz hates everything, even himself.
Ah. Oh. Anyway, so you'd go from catching balloon darts to building skyscraper with roller coasters. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
I think they put you right up the ladder. There's nasty jobs too. They probably have to, you know.
They give you a cat scooper and say clean the fucking outhouse.
The guy that empties the porta potties is gonna give me a gram of coke if you do it. Here, you know.
Okay.
I feel
It's
like
gonna
that
look good on a
happens.
resume.
Yeah.
They run their own like fucking. I bet you the whole Carney system is
Vegas
like.
filthy. I bet you they have a piece of paper framed like that has like the fucking age of consent in every state they go to. And they're like, yeah, we're going to Alabama next.
Oh, I can't wait till next month. I bet you they have. You know how like I don't know if the state, they're commissioned by the state or whoever, or counties or whoever. I bet you they're like licensed to actually have a fair. by whatever commissioner is like printed out from 1973. And it's just all they do is you see like someone just whites it out and writes the new date on it or some shit
just
like
make
that.
shit up.
Yeah, it's
Names.
like no one checks.
Oh, P.T. Barnum again. I've been dealing with you for 120 years now. It's good to see you, Mr. Barnum. Yeah.
Are you gonna sign this? Sure am. Oh boy,
Is Evel Knievel here too? Yeah, he'll be here.
he's there. He is. When was he black? Oh.
I could have joined the fair, man. I wish I did.
I would. So do I. Because wow, what stories that would be.
I ended up working on a road crew for a warehousing company shortly after, and ended up traveling the Northeast for a year.
Capstone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have Capstone people at work at ours.
Yeah, that's where I started. I worked in your
I
building.
mean, selecting. They're doing that for
they do
us too.
selecting now?
Yeah, they're pretty worthless.
Oh, yeah. They're not paid by the piece, are they? They're probably paid hourly rate.
Yeah.
Yep. No doubt they'll be worthless.
Oh no, so are we. We're not paid by piece either.
Mm.
But they are awful.
Yeah.
They have another company, Merit, in there too. They're decent. They work their ass off. But Capstone, they're awful.
So when we were in Harrisburg, a company came in from California, another third-party warehousing company called CMOS.
Oh yeah.
But the thing about CMOS was, it was all criminal Mexicans.
Really?
Say it again. All criminal Mexicans. Within a week of getting to the hotel, they stopped free beer and wine at dinner because of CMOS.
Really?
They drank a keg and a half in like a day. And then, we go down there and have 6-8 beers, whatever. They just went down there and drank like madmen. They were all tattooed. They'd try to start fights in the warehouse. One of them was just screaming out of a window one day. They ended up getting kicked out of the building like 3 weeks later. But it was just fucking hilarious. Literally, it was called CMOS. Every one of them was Mexican or Hispanic, whatever you want to call it nowadays. That's horrible. But it was literally all these, literally, say it again. It was all these just dangerous, super dangerous looking Mexican dudes. Yeah. Right on the Georgia handle, they call that.
The Georgia
They
handle.
call that the Georgia handle because if you mess with Georgia, the whole state will grab itself by the handle and whoop you in the fucking head with it.
It's horrible. I've been there. I've been there and I've been a part of that.
Yep.
So when are you gonna put snaps on that, bro? Or Velcro at least?
I don't need snaps on it because I just lean back because nobody ever challenges me for it.
We tried.
Are you gonna
that.
put a wheel on this fucking chair, bro?
No, it's been that way for 10 years.
You put a wheel on the chair so I can stop looking like an asshole
That's the point.
for the 101st time. I'll do it 100 times on my own. I don't need the help.
Fool me 100 times. Shame on you.
I put Velcro on the King of this thing title.
Did you? Where?
On the back.
Oh, I see.
Let's figure out how to decide these.
This is so awful. This is so shoddy.
That's the first one. Okay, that's the best one.
Tits and drugs.
Tits and drugs. That's it.
All
That's,
right.
that's what I live my life by.
I don't know. Not like in fairgrounds. Like I actually just ordered a horror movie trivia card thing game. So I was like, oh, we could do that. But I thought about it today. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna be here for a couple days. So
That sounds unfair because you're a horror expert, but I'm a fighting champion, so I don't care. I'm down
yeah, but you
for
know
it.
horror movies.
Bring it on. I don't know, Dracula and all the weird old ones.
Yeah, but a lot of these are most of my figure are gonna be like 80s and 90s and like now.
What do you think C.W. Anderson is doing right now?
Probably having sex.
He's probably watching this.
Was stuck. He's watching us.
He has an app that searches YouTube videos for voice references, and just because we say C.W. Anderson, it's going to pop up in his mailbox. Yep.
I'm still popular. I got it. It's like once every 2 or 3 days something pops up. Most of the time it's like, what a fucking asshole. At least I'm still remembered.
What else we got?
I'm thinking of let me think. I don't know. How we're gonna defend these three. These three. We got too many fucking belts, man.
Let's pick a state and guess whoever can guess closest to the population and what it is.
Four fucking people on the show, and after the tournament, there will be 4 fucking belts. Too many belts. I said it before.
You want a set of tag belts, is what you're saying?
We need them.
You want me to debut the women's championship and win it on the next show? Is what you're saying, and fight girls. With big inflatable boppy hands, but fight girls.
That would be great.
I'll do it for the show.
No, not intergender, not intercontinental.
The Intercontinental title.
Women. A woman's title.
Yeah.
And female boxing. With boxes.
Boxy boxing.
Yeah, boxy boxing.
They call it.
Yeah. I think that is what they call it. Pretty sure that's that might even be already.
Foxy boxing has been a thing for a million years.
I think I heard of that.
Yeah. Maybe not a million years, but close to it.
Probably about 900,000.
Let's put all 3 of these belts on the line. 2 out of 3 falls match. We'll pick 3 states, and we'll guess the population of them, and whoever gets closest to it wins the belt.
We'll pick 3 states and guess the population, the total population of all 3 states combined.
Okay, but that's for all 3 belts?
Yeah.
All right. Fucking sucker, you're putting 2 on 2.
Actually, you know what we should do is randomize 3 states. We got to write 50 states out. And then
I don't even know if I could think of 3 states. We're just going to pick 3. I mean, we randomize them. Yeah, what do you...
I was to say just draw 3 states and then we'll guess the population.
What do you... what's the shape of...
A circle?
which state?
What's the shape? What's the shape of a snake letter look like? You mean an S?
What's the triangle state?
Dorito.
We're going to do New York.
That's triangle state.
And then you pick one, and then I pick one.
Okay, so it's New York is our base state.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I pick for you and you pick for me. We'll do it like that.
No, we're going to guess for all 3 because each belt is going to be one. Oh no, we're doing all. Yeah, you're right.
all
Okay.
together.
Yeah, all right.
All together.
You pick mine and I'll pick
So
yours.
New York's the base state, and then
we both guess for New York.
Okay. No, it's not guess for New York. It's guess all 3 combined. What's the population
Yeah,
of 3 combined?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so your 2 states added on will be Oregon and Texas.
All right. I've been to Texas and Oregon.
Me too. Not Oregon, but I have been to
I haven't
Texas.
been to Oregon either. Just thought it would sound cool.
I want to go to Oregon. That's where they filmed the Goonies. Love the Goonies. And Bigfoot.
All right, you got New York, Rhode Island, and Puerto Rico. Asshole. Punta.
Puerto Rico, not technically a state, but
How many zeros are on the end of a million?
16.
I'm gonna fuck this up, dude. I'm gonna be bad at this.
Well, I'm not saying this is going to be easy either, so. Puerto Rico. I should have said fucking France or something.
I was gonna say Montreal, but I was like, wait, I can actually pick Puerto Rico and fuck them over here, maybe.
All right.
I'm wondering if I'm gonna really embarrass myself here. I mean, I'm going to. I don't care really. I'm gonna get it way off though. I'm just deciding if it's gonna be one way or the other. Fuck.
Okay, I'm going to round.
Not me. I was gonna, but since you are, I'm not.
All right. My total for all 3 is 46.5 million.
All right, you got 46.5. I'm going 31.3.
All right.
I totally just heard yours and tripled my answer. Oh, you got a whole country though. Fuck.
I know.
I fucked myself over.
It might help. I might have underdid it, so.
It's not under or over. It's just what's closest.
Yeah, I got you.
Don't let this fucking happen to me. Don't let this fucking happen to me tonight. Don't let this fucking happen to me tonight. Don't let this fucking happen to me tonight. What do we got?
Okay, well, my New York's way off.
What'd you get?
New York's 19.49 million. Which means probably all of them are going to be way off, if that one's way off.
My original guess for New York was 4.5 million. I was like, yeah, there's got to be at least 1 million people in the city. There's 5, right? I thought there was 5 in the whole state.
No.
There's like 5 million.
19 million.
But there's like 5 million in New York City probably
City?
alone, yeah. Well, I don't want to get sidetracked here, but...
Shit.
Oh, God.
There's at least 1 million in the city.
There's got to be at least 1 million people in New York City, dude. It's huge.
Oh.
How do you spell Puerto Rico?
That's what I'm looking up right now. Oh, that's way
There you go.
lower than I thought, so I might still be all right.
Population of what the fuck? Texas.
3.195 million.
You keeping track of your own?
Yeah.
All right, for Texas. Texas became a state in 1845, bro.
I don't care.
29 million in Texas.
The fans are our fans.
My original guess for Texas,
Our casual
4 million. I'm just not good with dates of pay-per-views or numbers of numbers.
facts.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was real close to Rhode Island.
Did you say 100? There's got to be like what 5,000 people that live there.
I put 1.5 million, and it's 1.05 million. So I was about 500,000 off.
Yeah, I thought there was 2.5 million people in Oregon. Turns out there's only 4.1.
Okay, so the total. So dumb. This fucking show turned into a goddamn trivia show.
That's for the fucking gold, and you won't speak poorly of it.
19 point. We'll round up to 5.
Shit.
Point. 2.
Fuck.
Alright. Alright, so what was your guess?
My guess was 31.3 million.
And
I was 24.7 million people off.
oh, this is gonna be closer than
Really?
yeah.
God damn it. God, if you've ever done one thing for me.
46.5 was my guess. 23.75 was the actual answer, or 9.5.
So you won.
22.55. I'll take my third title, thank you. But it was closer than I thought it was going to be. So, much like the last show, what's the next belt you're going to make me?
I'm gonna start tagging wrestlers in Georgia and saying that this fucking asshole is walking around with this fucking belt shaped like the state of Georgia, saying he's the best wrestler.
You know, I'm going to re-tag him and say, this asshole keeps challenging me to matches that he can't win.
All right, here you go, Quackers. You are now literally the best pro wrestler as far as talent, drive, heart, and looks in the entire state of Georgia, and yes, that includes Ron Simmons.
Literal wrestle. The best wrestle. The best pro wrestle. On a serious note, I knew I was going to win. Ultimate Dragon or something have a picture?
Yep. Fucking covered in whores and C.W. Anderson, just like I want to be right now.
It's too much weight.
Back to the drawing board. I just want this. I just want to hold the title until I can win that. You look how I should look right now.
Hey, if this is any indication of what the tournament's gonna be like, I don't have enough waste for all this.
There's $3 worth of DVDs on that title, just so you know.
So I have a lot of monetary value right now, resting on my chestal and my shoulders.
There's like $1 worth of Gorilla Glue alone on your person. How's it feel to fucking take every last thing I have? How's it feel to bring a man to the breaking point? Make him want to kill himself. I don't even know if I can go to the comedy show tomorrow.
Oh, you better, because it's funny.
I don't know if I'll ever laugh again. I don't know if I'll ever dance again. I feel as if these guilty feet, they have no rhythm.
Why do you gotta pull that shit?
That's Bob Seger, isn't it?
Yes.
How good's my hair look right now? That's what I'm going for, is the Bob Seger look. Get that wavy gravy going on. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Go ahead. Yeah. With that. Oh, jeez, gotta stand up here.
What are we going to talk about now?
We're gonna talk about how I'm gonna wear all these belts. 'Cause I can't seem to situate anything here.